Welcome back to Working at Sea. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to start a video series on the ports that I go to. The first one is going to be Seward, Alaska. Seward was founded in 1903 and named in honor of William H. Seward, who was Abraham Lincoln's Secretary of State, and he was responsible for negotiating the purchase of Alaska from Russia in 1867. Resurrection Bay is some of the water views you're going to see here. It was actually named in 1793 by Alexander Baranov, the Russian. Anyway, I hope you like these videos. Some of this video is actually a video I made for my grandkids. There's actually a companion video to this that I'm going to upload tomorrow about Exit Glacier. Exit Glacier is right outside Seward. So I hope you like this. Thank you. Right outside downtown Seward, Alaska. It's about 3:30 in the morning. I thought I would show you how light it stays in the summer up here. We're about 60 degrees north latitude and the sun sets, but it's always about like that up here. Really nice day today. Beautiful morning, no wind. Seward is still a working town, but it's a lot more touristy. There's a Alaska Railroad that goes down here, and people get off the cruise ships and they take a tour on the railroad. The cruise ship dock is just, you can see those just beyond those buses there. Head downtown now. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to get to spend here. There's some pretty cool things to see here near Seward. There's the, I think it's called the Exit Glacier. I'll post the name for sure here. It's been several years since I've been there. But that's pretty neat. You can see how far it's receded. It's got a sign every so often, you know, every so many years, where the glacier was, you know, in 1890 or whatever, and all the way to where it is now. It's receded quite a bit. It's a good place to come fishing. A couple years ago, a couple of us, there was a pretty good sockeye run here, and they doubled the limit from 6 salmon a person to 12. And me and another guy and I both caught our limits. And I think that was actually the last time I took any fish home for Grandma. So she's hoping I'll get some fish this year. I don't know if I'll get any salmon, but maybe I'll get some halibut somewhere this year. But anyway, yeah, it's a good place to take a charter. I actually have a guy I used to work with that charters a fishing boat up here, works on a charter boat as a captain. These are refrigerated 40-foot containers, probably frozen containers. Looking at the temperatures, they're all frozen. Those are most likely full of fish or bait, probably bait. There's the rental car place, Hertz Rental. This is the small boat harbor. Getting closer to downtown now. This Seward's got all the touristy stuff you'd expect. The hotels get expensive in the summer, but it's got, you know, auto parts store, gas stations. It's got a regular Safeway up the road. You can book all kinds of tours up here. You go look at the glaciers or book a fishing trip. I'm not saying this is the place to go, but I'm just using this as an example. This is actually right at the hotel, which is pretty convenient. Every 4th of July they have a race to the top of this. They call it the Mountain Marathon, I think. One of these days I should see if I can get myself up there before I get too old. Here's the downtown strip. There's fishing supply stores and restaurants and all the kind of stuff you'd expect in a town like Seward, where you can go fish or go on a trip or just do some sightseeing. I've stayed at that hotel before. It's okay. It's a place to stay. It's clean. A couple of the restaurants. All the way at the end of town is an aquarium. I'm not going to probably walk all the way down there. Maybe I'll take a drive down there later if I have a chance. Here's one of the tour boat companies, Kenai Fjords Tours. This is the Coastal Explorer. We see that boat running around here a lot in the summer. It's almost 4 o'clock now. Off in the distance you can see that's the old coal terminal. I think they've been closed since about 2016. More shops, tours. Over here across the street is the True Value hardware store. You get souvenirs there, but camping gear, but you get any kind of hardware stuff you need too. Same building as True Value. You get the fish house here. They've got salmon or halibut charters. And then across the street there's several places you can take tours, wildlife tours and all that kind of stuff. Charters. You get the idea. The ice cream place here next to the Iditarod place for dog sledding, but they also do helicopter tours. Okay, I'm crossing the Seward Highway. I hope you can see what a beautiful spot this is. It's just right off the highway, right on the edge of town here. Sometimes you'll see moose right on the edge of town here in Seward, but no luck this morning. Most times I come here, you know, if you ever do come up here, bring a pair of binoculars. Pretty good chance you'll see some goats in these mountains, mountain goats. Spend a little time glassing, and I can't think of a time where I haven't seen a few at least. Just about finished my loop. Back here on the Seward Highway. A little bit further down, you see that gas station there. Just past that gas station is the Safeway, and if you kept going on this highway all the way to its end, you'd end up in Anchorage. That's the Seward shipyard out there. There's actually some rocks you could access publicly and fish for sockeye there sometimes. There's a road out to that. This is Resurrection Bay. Head out there, and outside there is the Gulf of Alaska. There's that coal station, closed since 2016. The first time I ever saw Seward was 1991, the summer after I got out of the military for the first time. And I was working on a longliner, and we brought our halibut in here. We brought our halibut in here to sell at the dock. I don't remember what it was a pound then, but yeah, I remember I walked into the only real part of town I saw. I walked into town to the post office to mail a letter, and I remember the road being gravel, and nothing's gravel here anymore. It's all paved, but at least that's how I remember it. 1991. It's been a few years. So yeah, that was the first time I ever saw Seward. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.